Welcome to Pokemon Casuals. On the left we have John playing the Lost Box deck, and on the right we have Zach playing the Raging Bull deck. We have the players all set up and ready to go. Looks like Zach is going first. And we have a nest ball. Search your deck for any basic Pokemon and put it directly onto your bench. Pokemon seems to be a good choice, but I think we do need the Raging Bolt eventually. Okay, it is, looks like Pokemon, the Terraform version. And then we have trekking shoes. Look at the top card of your deck. If you keep it, you don't have to do anything. If not, discard and draw one more. Seems to be a Ogre I guess it's a good choice. Other than Vessel, discard a card from your hand and draw 2 energies from your deck. A lightning energy and a fighting energy was chosen. And then shuffle your deck, of course. And okay, one more check before. Looks like Zach is price checking. 2 Saras, 3 Saras, and 4. He has all his Sara supporters. Looks like we are still missing a Raging Bolt. Not necessarily in the first turn, but if you to attack a Teal Dance, attach an energy from your hand and draw a card. One more Teal Dance, attach a energy from your hand and draw a card. Concealed cards, discard energy from your hand and draw 2 cards. And then a Trekking Shoes. Looks like the first card was discarded and the second was drawn. And it looks like it's going to be an attach for turn. Maybe not. And a pass. John's turn with the Lost Balls, Nest Ball. Look at search your deck for a basic Pokemon and place it on the bench. Looks like John is going to be price checking while he gets to search the deck. A Greninja is, okay, putting all the Pokemon to the front and the energies as well. Here we have the Mirage Gates check and the Code Resist check to see if any of them made it to the price cards. Okay, so we're going with Greninja. The same one that Zach has in the active spot. I'm going to shuffle the deck and I'm assuming the next is going to be the concealed cards. Discard an energy and draw 2 from the top of your deck. And it is. Concealed card it is. Drawn into a heavy ball. look at your prize cards, find any basic Pokemon, replace it with the heavy ball, and put the basic Pokemon into your hand. Looks like a roaring moon was taken from the prize cards. And the heavy ball goes into the prize cards. There's some chat about the coloring of card, I don't know. And we have flower selecting. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one in the lost zone and one in your hand. Looks like lightning energy has gone into the lost zone. The cards from the lost zone are never gonna, they cannot be retrieved, so once it's gone, it's gone. And a spirit tome is moved to the active spot with a iron bundle on the bench. Now it's Zach's turn. And a night switcher, you can get either a basic energy or a Pokemon from the discard pile directly into your hand. Concealed cards for 2. Looks like a prime catcher and a fighting energy was drawn. Pokegear, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, find any supporters, put it in directly into your hand. That's a whiff, no supporters in the top 7 cards. It does have a Pokestop and an earthen vessel. Discard a card from your hand and search for 2 energies from your deck. 2 grass energies, good choice. I guess this is going to be used for the teal dance, where you attach one energy from your hand to an ogre pawn and you draw a card. The first teal dance. Still no raging bolt. Going for the second teal dance now. Oh no, it's attached by hand. And then a prime catcher. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active, and if you do, switch your own active Pokemon with your bench Pokemon. Looks like the Comfy was chosen. Seems to be the Myriad Shower Leaf with doing 120 damage. And the Comfy discarded. Zach takes 1 prize card. Zach is now on 5 prize cards while John is on 6 prize cards. And it's a pass! Wow, that was a quick turn. And Zach finally finds his Raging Bolt. And he also has a Sada in hand. Checking the energy in the discard pile. Pokestop. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck and put any item cards in those 3 cards directly into your hand. And Nest Ball, search your deck for any basic Pokemon and place it directly onto the bench. Another Raging Bolt comes on. Okay, Zach's bench seems to be pretty good right now. And a Sada. Attach up to 2 energies from your discard pile to your ancient Pokemons, and if you do, draw 3 cards. Looks like only Raging Bolt was chosen, or maybe not. 2 Raging Bolts, 2 energies attached, drawing 3 cards now. 1, 2, 3. Looks like another Ogre Pawn in the hand. A Pokemon catcher. Flip a coin, feds. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active position, but unfortunately it was a Tails this time, which means do nothing. An energy retrieval. Take 2 energies from your discard pile and put it directly into your hand. another tail dance, and a draw. I don't think we need a third raging bolt right now. Attached by hand for the turn. A trekking shoe, look at the top part of your deck. If you discard it, draw one more. If not, put it directly into your hand. I don't think we need another Pokestop right now. Pokegear. And another Myriad Shower Leaf attack for the knock. And we have Colorless Experiment. Draw the top 5 cards of your deck. Put 2 in the lost zone and 3 into your hand. John is debating what cards go into the lost zone and what goes into the hand. Our Pokegear hits the lost zone. One more card needs to go into the lost zone, and it's gonna be another Pokestop. Since there's already a Pokestop in play, I don't think John needs one more. A Nest Ball again. Search your deck for a Pokemon, a basic Pokemon, and put it onto your bench. Serendipity EX hits the bench. Now the ability of Serendipity is that you draw 3 cards if your opponent took a knockout in the previous turn, which Zach did. So the Flip the Script ability should be online, and John should be able to draw 3 cards from this. There are a lot of energy on Zach's side. Meanwhile, John is struggling a bit to get his board set up. And there it is, flip the script, draw 3 cards. A Pokestop. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put any item cards in your hand and the rest in the discard pile. Which means no 2 cards, no energies, no supporters, and no Pokemon. Lost Vacuum, discard a card from your hand, put it into the lost zone, and if so, you can then put either your 2 cards or your opponent's 2 card or a stadium into the lost zone. Now Zach's stadium goes into his lost zone, while John has put Hoopa into the lost zone. I believe the lost vacuum should go to the discard pile and not the lost zone. Another Nest Ball, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench. Looks like it's going to be a Comfy. Yeah, the game is heavily favored in Zach's turn right now. And we have a Prime Catcher of his own. John pushing the Radiant Greninja to the top and bringing the Comfy to the active. And using Flower Selecting, putting a Super Rod into the lost zone. Now it's, I believe, Zach's turn. Another Ogerpon hits the bench. Now Zach's bench is completely full. You can have 5 Pokemon on the bench and 1 in the active spot, making it 6 Pokemon in play. Concealed card, discard energy, draw 2 cards. A Pokemon Catcher. Oh, that's interesting. That's useful. I believe he's going to go for the Serendipity for the 2 price knockout, but it's a Tails, unfortunately, which means it does nothing. Now we have a Switch card in hand. Zach is jumping on in his seat because it's so full of energy right now. Thinking of playing Sara's Vitality, attach up to 2 energies from your discard pile to your benched ancient Pokemon, and if you do, draw 3 cards. That is a lot of energy. And one more attached by hand for the turn. Trekking Shoes, look at the top card of your deck, discard it or keep it in your hand, and if you do discard it, draw one more. And there's a switch card, switch your basic Pokemon from the active to the bench, and if you do, heal 30 damage from the active Pokemon that was switched out. And looks like Zach's going to use the Bellowing Thunder, discard 1 energy, discard as many energies as you want, each doing 70 damage, and this time Zach only had to discard 1 energy for 70, which is just enough to knock out a Comfy. John with the Pokestop, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, discard any, discard everything except for an item card. Looks like a Buddy Poffin was played. Search your deck for up to 2 Pokemons under their 70 HP and put them onto your bench. Only 1 Comfy was chosen from the Buddy Poffin. We've seen 2 hit the discard pile already. The third must be in the prize cards. A switch. Last selecting. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put 1 in the lost zone, 1 in the hand. Concealed card, discard an energy, draw 2 cards. And the Chorus Experiments. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Put 2 in the lost zone, 3 into your hand. Ooh, there's an Ursaluna EX there. A Buddy Poffin goes, we don't need that right now. And a switch. John is on 5 prize cards, 6 prize cards, while Zach is just on 3. Now Iron Bundle's ability is used, Hyper Blow, which means your opponent switches one of your bench Pokemons to the active spot, and the opponent gets to choose which Pokemon comes to the active spot. Looks like it's a single prizer Greninja. And a pass. Now it's Zach's turn. John is trying to lock or trap Greninja in the active spot, hoping that Zach does not have a way of retreating. But I see a nice switcher that should give Zach an energy from the discard pile to attach to the Greninja and retreat. Now we are seeing a Poke Gear. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, find any supporters and put them in your hand. A boss's order is being chosen. And shuffling the rest of the cards back into the deck. And yes, the Serendipity was pushed to the front. It's a 2 prizer. If Zach knocks out Serendipity, he takes 2 prize cards. Attach and retreat. Having a check off the discard pile for energies. And an energy retrieval, search up to 2 energy cards from a discard pile and put it directly into your hand. And looks like it's going to be a Bellowing Thunder attack. Discard any amount of energies from your board, doing 70 damage for each energy discarded in this way. So it's going to be 2 from the Ogre Pawns, 1 from the Raging Bolt for 3, doing 210 damage, which is just enough to knock out the Serendipity EX, bringing Zach down to 1 prize card. An attack and retreat, and a knock. And Zach brings forward the Raging Bolt. He needs 1 more energy to attach. And there it is, attaching from hand. And a Teal Dance. And Zach has enough energies for a knockout. And that is game. Zach takes his last prize card. And there we have it, folks. Raging Bolt wins.